Hey everyone. I welcome you all to this video. In the last video, we have discussed about formatting of the table in matrix visual. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about creating a funnel chart. So first of all, I'll click here on new page and it will create a new page for us. So I will first of all rename this page, simply double click and write funnel chart. All right. So funnel chart is a chart that we generally use when we have sequential data, right? So when we say sequential, we refer to the cases where we have certain stages and then we have some data for those certain stages and we want to represent it. So for those cases, we prefer using funnel chart. I will take an example to explain that to you. First of all, I'll click here on the blank area on the canvas and then I will simply click here on funnel chart. So you can see that it has created a blank funnel chart for us. I will further resize it. All right. And let's say the data that we are going to use this time is this table, that is leads table. And I will further expand it. And you can see that here we have two columns. The name of first column is type and the name of the second column is count. If I will open this table view and if I'll click here on this leads table, then you can see that here we have two columns. The first column is type column and the second column is count column. So you just have to imagine that let's say you are working as a salesperson in some organization and it is being told to you that you were given the list of 100 customers and the contact details of those customers were also given to you. And these are under the category prospects. These are prospects. So we have 100 prospects. Then let's say you called those 100 customers and you figured out that there were 80 such customers for whom the contact details provided were correct contact details. So then we have second category, that is the leads category. And here you figured out that there are 80 such customers who fall under this category, right? These are the genuine leads, genuine customers whom you were able to contact through the contact number provided to you. Then out of those 80 customers, there are only 20 such customers who are interested in buying your product. So again, there is one more category, that is interested leads category. So you figured out that there are 20 such customers. And then we have last category, that is the converted leads category. So out of the total 100 prospects that you had in the beginning, you were able to sell your product only to 10 customers. So the converted leads number is equal to nothing but 10. So this is the data that we have. And let's say, as I already told you, that you're working as a salesperson and this is the data that you have. And now you want to represent this data. So this data is basically, we can say that this data is into several stages. So the very first stage is the prospect stage. Then the second stage is the lead stage. Then third stage is the interested lead stage. And then the fourth stage is the converted lead stage. So these are the different stages for which we have different numbers of customers. It means that this is an example of sequential data and we can represent this type of data using a funnel chart. Now let's go back to the report view and let's see how we can represent these numbers. So this is a blank funnel chart that we already created. So I will simply click here on this funnel chart and then under this leads table, under the data pane, I'll simply just check this box for the count column and then I will check this type box as well. So you can see that these numbers are simply now being represented on this funnel chart. So first of all, for the prospects category, we had 100 customers. Then out of these 100 customers, we figured out that there are 80 genuine customers. So for the leads category, we have 80 as the number being shown here. Then for interested leads, we had only 20 customers who are actually interested in buying our product. And then we were able to sell the product only to 10 customers. So 10 is written here. Now, if I'll talk about the conversion percentage, so this is 10%. You were able to actually sell your product to only 10% of the customers or only 10 customers. That's why this 10% is written here. While in the beginning, you were having total 100 customers, which is nothing but the total. So that's why 100% is written at the top. So that's how you can represent the data, which is a sequential data, or you can say that the data that we have in several stages in funnel chart, right? And now let's talk about formatting this funnel chart. So I will just simply click here on this funnel chart. And first of all, let's say I want to change the title, so we'll just simply click here on format your visual, and under this general, we can change the title from here. So we can say, maybe we can write number of customers for different stages. So I will simply write number of customers for different stages. And we further want to change the font style, so we can change it from here. Let's keep it Times New Roman. Let's increase the size, and maybe we can keep it italic, and it can be underlined as well. And we can change the horizontal alignment, so let's keep it centered. Right, so this is the title, and we change the title. Now let's talk about other formatting options for this funnel chart. So I will simply click here on visual, and under this colors, you can change the color for this funnel chart. So by default, blue color is selected. Let's say we want to keep it purple. So I'll simply click on the drop down and I'll select purple from here. You can choose any other color according to your choice. Now I'll close this colors section. Now under this data labels, you can further change the formatting for the data labels. That is the numbers which are being represented here on the screen, as you can see. I'll further click on data labels, and you can change the position for data labels. As of now, the position is inside center. You have another option that is outside end. If I'll click on outside end, then you can see that the numbers are now being represented on the outside end. But since the position inside center looks better, so I'll select that only. Now let's talk about the label contents. So as of now, only data value is being shown. That is these numbers, 100, 80, 20, 10, these numbers are being shown. If I'll select the percentage of the first, then it will show the percentages. So the first one represents 100 total number, then we have 80%, then we have 20%, then we have 10%. So the percentage of first is being shown for different bars, in the different bars. Now again, let's say if I'll select percentage of previous, then it will show you the percentage with respect to previous, right? So since 20 is 25% of 80, that's why 25% is written here. Since 80 is 80% of 100, so that's why 80% is written here. And then since 10 is 50% of 20, so 50% is written here. So percentage of previous can also be represented in the label contents. Now, you can also represent the data value and the percentage of first. So again, the values are being shown. And similarly, if you want to represent the data value and percentage of previous, so that can also be shown or represented on this particular visual. As of now, let's select data value and percentage of first. So fine. Now, for the values which are being represented, you can further format these values. So under this values, you can change the style, font style. You can change the size. You can change the color. And let's keep it white. You can keep it bold, maybe italic. And as of now, we do not have numbers which are very large numbers or huge numbers. So as of now, I'll just keep the unit as auto or none. But when you have numbers, large numbers, you can use other display units as well, like millions, thousand, billions. You can use these units as well. So that's all. Now let's close this values. Now you can have a background as well for the values. So you can, if you just simply change it to on, then you can see that a background is added to these values. Now let's further collapse this data labels. And if I will further expand this category labels, so you can further format it. Let's say we want to keep it bold. So you can see that for the category labels which are being represented on the left hand side, it is now changed to bold. You can further change the color and maybe you can keep it black. So now black color category labels are available on the left hand side. You can further increase the size. Maybe if you do not want to keep it bold, you can change that. You can maybe keep it italic. That's all. Now let's collapse this category labels and I'll further increase the size of the visualization pane for better readability. Now let's talk about the conversion rate labels. So I'll simply expand it, and you can change the formatting for this percentage that is written here at the bottom, that is 10%, and the percentage that is written at the top, that is 100%. So let's say we want to keep it bold. You can select bold. We do not want to change the color, so let it be as it is. And we want to further increase the size, so you can further increase the size. So that's how you can create a funnel chart that is used to represent the sequential data. So I hope this video was helpful. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.